But we'll turn it over to sports for the latest on the hardwood with Cody Goodwin, who's standing by.
Thanks, guys. Cody Goodwin flying solo in the Daily Iowan TV Sports studio today. Plenty to get to on this Sunday edition of the program, but where to start? How about with a top 10 upset on the hardwood in Carver Hawkeye Arena over the weekend? Daily Iowan TV Sports' Josh Bolander has the highlights.
Number 17, Iowa taking on 10th-ranked Michigan. Michigan looking to make it a season sweep over the Hawks, and things looking good early for the Maize and Blue in this one. Derek Walton with the ollie, Glenn Robinson with the oop to open up the scoring, but that would be the lone bright spot of the day for the visitors in this one because Roy Devin Marble could not stop putting the ball in the hoop. This, the first of his 6 3-pointers in this one. The Hawkeye star finally showing up on the big stage. More of his game-high 26 on this three. And he can play nice too. The assist to Aaron White, who back cuts his way upstairs and dunks it down. Hawks up 13-4, just over 5 minutes in. But very next possession for the Wolverines, it's Carls Levert, fouled by Mike Gasell. It's the 3 and 1. 4-point play, giving the road team some momentum until the Hawks sophomore guard atones for his mistake. Trey Bien, black and gold, back up 8. They push that first half lead all the way to 16 before Zach Irvin's jumper snaps a nearly 4-minute scoring drought for the Wolverines. Michigan bench excited, not for long. Marble dialing in from distance. Hawks doing it on the defensive end as well. Adam Woodbury making the play here to force the jump ball. Crowd loves it, and they love this too. The 7-footer with the hammer before Melson Basabi puts the finishing touches on this one. Final score from Carver, Iowa 85, Michigan 67. Both head coaches and players plenty to say after this one.
I mean, they got 3 seniors, and I've had some teams like that. The seniors, they're going to make it happen. And those 3 are making this thing happen, and it's tremendous. It's a great story.
We're not a group of finger pointers. They don't blame each other. They don't blame me. They look at the film and they study it and they try to get better, and they're honest with themselves. And I think if you do that, you're more likely to be able to come back and play better in the next game.
I'm not satisfied. I'm happy, but this didn't mean nothing to me. Like, this is just another win. It's a bigger picture. This is just another step. So it's a good win for now. But as soon as the clock hit 0, I was tuned into what we needed to do to get a W next week at Penn State.
Thank you, Josh. Roy Dev may have stolen the show on Saturday, but another Hawk has been flying high over the past week in Gabe Olashaney. The big Londoner not only impressing against the Maize and Blue over the weekend, but also dominating in a midweek loss to Ohio State as well. Daily Iowan TV Sports' Rachel Bedell has the interview.
Hi, I'm Rachel Bedell here with Player of the Week, Gabe Olashaney. So, Gabe, you had some pretty hot hands during the Ohio State game. How did it feel, and how do you keep that mentality up throughout the game?
During the game, you just try not to think about anything. You just try and move on to the next play, whether it's a defensive rebound, a block shot, or a made shot. So when I'm out there, I try not to overthink things. I just try and let my instincts take over, and that's why I think I was effective during the first half.
And during that intensive a game against Ohio State, a top Big Ten team, how do you kind of keep your emotions underneath control throughout the whole entire game?
Like I said, just try and go play by play. Whether you make a mistake or whether you do something spectacular, you just have to try and move on. The teammates deserve your full attention on the next play, so like I said, you just try and move on. You try not to overthink things, and you just let your instincts take over.
And so with a bye week coming up, how do you keep your focus and keep that hard work mentality the whole entire time?
You just listen to the coaching staff and your weight and conditioning trainers. Just realize the task at hand. We have a lot of tough games coming up, and in a bye week, obviously it's a chance to rest, but it's also a chance to improve and work on a few things, and we haven't been doing well, so we have to take advantage of the opportunity, but realize we have a lot of big goals ahead of us.
Okay, thank you, Gabe. That's our Player of the Week. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Rachel. And that's going to do it for me here in the studio. Courtside is not quite over yet. Our very own Jalen Socek and Taylor Axelson wrap things up in their weekly segment of 5 Things. Ladies?
Hello and welcome again to 5 Things. I'm Taylor Axelson.
And I'm Jalen Socek. Each week we're going to count down 5 new facts in Iowa basketball to give you guys a whole new insight into the team. So let's get to it.
So anyone who has watched an Iowa basketball game knows exactly what Devin Marble is capable of.
This season, he's averaging over 16 points a game, has made 99 points from behind the arc, and is in second in assists behind teammate Mike Gasell.
He also has quite the taste for sneakers, owning over 70 pairs. I'm thinking those shoe boxes have to be close to touching the ceiling.
Devin also has another collection up his sleeve, literally. He has been getting tattoos since his freshman year here at Iowa.
And we got to see a more personal side of Devin as he told us what his 5 favorite tattoos represent.
I got this one on my forearm. It says Flintstone. I'm originally from Flint, Michigan, and this is a nickname we call ourselves from the people that's from that city. So I got this one to represent where I'm originally from. This one says Marble, which is my last name, and it has the veins and blood, showing that my name runs through my veins. Family tattoo I got with my uncle and my auntie, it just says faith and family with the infinity sign, and then some shading with birds and clouds and stuff. Verse, script, Deuteronomy 8:18. Over here is just a lot of the stuff I like. So it's got money, headphones, music, stars that mix in with the diamonds and all of that. So I got a lot of stuff. I'm not done. I'm actually getting some more on Wednesday. So if you wanted to wait for this story to go later, then you could have.
I wonder what his next tattoo will be.
You know, there's so many options. Family, music, basketball, whatever he gets, we'll be sure to see it on the court.
That's all we have for today. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you next week where we'll be passing 5 new things your way.
Back to you guys at the desk.